Mm-hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in, or what time you're watching this video. We are back with something a little different. I think this is Poor Man's Poison with Feed the Machine, which I was recommended to listen to. I was told that it's very Ren-like in its nature, with a twist. So I'm curious, because that's a really cool description of it, and I'm kind of excited to find out why it's like that. But I hope that you're having an awesome day, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has been voting for the channel in Doc's contest, because this has been ridiculously amazing, and we wouldn't have gotten here without you. So geez, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. That's obvious. But I like to tell you guys because I want you to know, and we've talked about this before. You got to tell the people that you love them. So I love you. I hope that you're having an awesome day. Without further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? The warmer it gets in this room, the more reflective my head becomes.
Here's to the greater good for all.
What's on the background?
Do what you know you should for all. We all may die. Something's going on, just look around. Fear is on the rise, and there's blood all over the ground. Let's all just blindfold the poor. We must remind them what's
God damn,
We
yeah.
got them now, just break them down a little bit more. I said, hey, you feed the machine, bring them all back down to their knees. No time to waste. Remind the slaves, they ain't gonna make it out alive today. I said, hey, you poison the well, watch it all burn, take him straight to hell. He's got the whole world in his hands. It was nice to know you. We've all been dead, come on.
Holy smokes. I didn't even want to pause. What is happening right now? The production, the vocals, the strings of whatever that is in the background, this has like that sinister vibe that you would expect on like a pirate ship. You know what I mean? It's like almost like a shanty gone wrong. But the one thing that's a lot of things are super cool, but one of the things that's super cool is the way the voice changed. It changed to 3 different like styles of voice. The first one almost felt like a troop of people that are just under submission, just slaves to the authority, right? Just moving to the beat. And the beat at that point is just like dish, dish, very rhythmic, and it's almost like what you expect for like when people are either like rowing together or like someone hammering something consistently. And it's like the idea of the almost like the working class, right? The people who are below the people of power just slaving away. And I love the lyrics there because it's like, here's to the greater good for all. And that all is really emphasized because it's for all, but is it really for all? Or is the wool being pulled over our eyes, right? And that's what we're getting here. And then do what you should for all, even though we may all die, and we know that, but we're still moving the rhythm of this song at the start because it's almost like we're beat into submission, and that's what the voice sounds like. And then we move into like this other voice that's got like this like slyness to it, almost a sinisterness that seems to know what it's capable of. And it's like this da 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 da. I don't actually remember what he said, but it's like this sound to it, right? It's like almost like seductive. And that's what the power is almost sounds like, right? That's what power sounds like. It's seductive. And we get that into this transition of like the power of people in power realizing that something's going on. Just look around, right? That's what he says. And then it's like, there's this realization that, hang on, the people in submission are starting to realize something is up. They're starting to realize that maybe there is no power for them and maybe we're keeping it all for ourselves. We can't let that happen, right? That can't happen. Let's put a blindfold over them. Let's hide that stuff behind the curtain so they can't see it. And that's then all of a sudden we get this like this build and an explosion of music, and the vocals turn to this almost commanding authoritative voice. Hey, you, right? and it's being repeated because there's the other people in power, but then also repeated by the others who are probably in submission at this point. Feed the machine. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Don't try to think for yourself. That's not what you're supposed to do. Just keep working away. Keep doing what we're telling you to do. Bring all the poor to their knees. And it would started off talking about the poor, but then we started saying this, remind the slaves. So we're using interesting words at first, like poor instead of slaves, but that's what you actually think of them. And so that's what you're saying here. Now it's coming out like that darker side of this adventure, I want to say, that we're on right now. And they ain't gonna make it out alive today. Oh my god, this song is like freaking wild. Oh my god, this is crazy. And this is exactly how it goes, right? When there's that like level of realization, the people in power try to beat that back down because they don't want you to take any power, because then all of a sudden you start to realize, hey, wait a minute, we have just as much power as you do as a collective. Why don't we use that? And like, this is so bonkers, just bonkers. I want to go back. I want to listen to it from the beginning because holy, I'm so excited.
Here's to the greater good for all.
Oh my god, dude. You can just picture like people walking slowly side by side in chains, or like hammering away. Holy.
Something's going on, just look around.
Oh.
Fear is on the rise,
And the music even gets really sly too.
We must remind them what's in store. We got them now, just break them down a little bit more.
Oh, this.
Said, hey, you feed the machine, bring them all back down to their knees. No time to waste. Remind the slaves they ain't gonna make it out alive today. I said, hey, you poison the well.
Oh, poison the well. Oh my god.
He's got the whole world in his hands. It was nice to know you. Up and down, come on.
Bro, isn't that like if you give someone a little bit of power, right? Then you tell them, hey, listen, with this power now, you're one of us. You're working with us, right? You should totally just poison that well. Make sure they don't corrupt that uprising that you're seeing. Make sure that doesn't work out, and we'll make you part of the club. And look at how nice it is here. And that's kind of what's happening here. And it even says, it was nice to know you. We've all been damned. Come on. It's almost like it's fun for these people, right? It's saying, hey, that person that you once were, they're gone. You're not that person anymore. Now you're one of us. You're one of the damned. So just enjoy it while you're on the way down. Holy smokes, this is wild. Holy. Oh, and the music, man. We get that surge of emotion from the music. Holy smokes. I love this string in the background, or whatever that is.
Nothing's going on, no need to fear. And we're all in this together. And just to make it all clear, we want the same thing as you. This will all be over soon. Now here's a little pill, here's the truth.
A little pill, the truth.
We're gonna we're all gonna die. You feed the machine, bring them all back down to their knees. No time to waste. Remind the slaves they ain't gonna make it out alive today. I said, hey, you poison the well, watch it all burn, take him straight to hell. He's got the whole world in his hands. It was nice to know you. We've all been damned. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We've all been damned. Come on.
And it's like echoing. Come on. Everyone's starting to join back in. Hang on. I love the new kind of the way the voice started carrying the tune now, right? Like the first initial kind of comeback, we have that sly voice again and saying, nothing's going on. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. We're all in this together. We're one and the same, you and I. Don't worry about the difference in what we have access to. Don't worry about the difference in the power. That's nothing. We're the same as you. We want the same thing. We gotta all keep moving to the beat for the sake of the same thing. And it's so sly, like it's almost tempting, right? It is tempting. It's the devil on your shoulder, but that's really the people in power who are like, yeah, come on, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then we get that we're all gonna die. Oh my god, and then we're gonna die is like it's like echoed so many times because it's like we're almost excited about it now. It's this mix of like we're okay with it, we understand that that's possible, but also we're almost excited about it because the people who are not in power are probably like, God damn, we want this to be over, whatever's happening right now. And it's like there's an excitement, but also this like fear of what's gonna come. And it's such a crazy amalgamation of emotions into that one little section there. Holy smokes. Let's go back because this song is fire.
We're all gonna die. You feed the machine, bring them all back down to their
Oh,
knees.
it's echoing.
No time to waste. Remind the slaves they ain't gonna make it out alive today. I said,
It's like now
hey,
people are
you
joining the rap.
poison
Oh,
well. Watch it all burn, take him straight to hell. He's got the whole world in his hands. It was nice to know you. We've all been damned. Come on.
that second voice that joins in on this chorus is like the new person who's taken on the role of power and is also like, yeah, you know what? Let's go along for the ride. Let's make sure those people that are below us don't ever uprise. Holy.
We've all been damned, come on. Said, hey, you feed the machine, bring them all back down to their knees. No time to waste. Remind the slaves they ain't gonna make it out alive today. I said, hey, you poison the well. Watch it all burn, take him straight to hell. He's got the whole world in his hands. It was nice to know you. We've all been damned, come on. We've all been damned, come on. We've all been
The music in the
damned,
back.
come on.
Yo, what in the actual Arcade Fire is that? Like, come on, man. Holy smokes. That ending is such a cool way to do it because at the start of that last round of the chorus, we actually have the music die out, right? And then it's just the voice that can be heard, basically. There's a bit of the drumming because we're still moving to the beat of the drum, but now it's just the voice, so that's all we have in our head. The music's fallen away because all we can hear is that voice. That is so solid. And honestly, I didn't even think about it, but this artwork, holy smokes. This is so cool. Because look, it's like there's a giant hand in the background that's controlling the machine, right? If you look right here, this is like a hand, it looks like almost. I don't even know what's actually, it looks like it's actually supposed to be twos, but it almost mimics a hand. And there's this giant machine, and at the ends of it are these butlers, but they're almost robotic in nature. They're made to look like humans, but now they're robots because that's kind of what we become. We become part of the machine. We're just feeding the machine. And we're slaves to the people in power. And that's what we're seeing here. And look, it's like this smile that's mechanical, right? It's been forced into like this position of a smile, but look at the eyes, they're suffering. Look at the way the eyebrows are and the way like it's almost like you know what I mean? I don't know how to look, but that's what we're getting. And there's not just one, two, three, to show that there's many of us that are part of this vicious cycle, right? And I even like that the kind of muting out of the music at the end there almost reminds me of the start of the song, which reminds you of the cyclical nature of this pattern. Because if we don't actually address the problem, which is this big discrepancy in power, this never changes. And it's the idea that this whole song is leading us to, which is like when we kind of, if someone doesn't actually break the cycle, if they become part of it, it will never change. It'll just keep happening. And that's what feeding the machine is. We just keep feeding that machine to live, to make it thrive. But we never thrive as individuals. Holy, this song is immediately going to the top of one of my playlists. Like this is like up there with like Ren level of like creativeness, lyricism. Like holy, I don't know what it was, but I think the way, I don't know what this genre is, but like this like sea shanty meets like I don't even know what to call it. Like this is so dope, and I could probably listen to this on repeat like 1,000 times. This is phenomenal. Wow. I am blown away. Thank you for that recommendation because holy smokes. Holy smokes. I can't even. I can't even right now. Geez, I'm gonna have to listen to this again and again. I'm gonna break my Spotify with Ren and this song. We'll eventually get to Wicked Ways as well. I'm excited for that. But I figured, you know what? Um, Someone recommended this to me, and I was excited and to kind of hear it because they said, "Listen, if you like Ren, this is like right up your alley." And I was like, "Well, I like Ren. I like Ren a lot, so I'll definitely give it a listen." And I'm glad I did because holy bro, this was off the charts. Ah, okay. Well, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, or subscribe, or don't. Who am I to tell you? But regardless, I hope that your week is better than your day, your month is better than your week, your year is better than your month. Man, I love you all. Have a great one. I'll see you on the next one.